Hey everybody, I just wanted to give y'all a quick announcement concerning Alive 14. First of all, we're very excited about this year. This year it's going to be even better than last year. If you haven't signed your student up, you're going to want to sign them up. If you have signed your student up, well, stay tuned because we got just a couple of announcements for you. First thing I want to talk with y'all about is registration. Now, when doors open at 5:30 on Friday, April 18th, we want you to actually come inside with your teenager. And the reason for that is we have just a couple things we want to go over with you. Mainly, we want you to fill out a 2014 medical release form. This is something we try to do every year. All you're going to need for that is your basic contact information and any insurance that you may have. The second thing we were wanting to talk with y'all about is cell phone. Only this year we encourage them to bring their phones with them to Alive. We're encouraging them to use them. And the reason why we're doing that is anytime throughout the entire weekend, if they hear something in a small group time that they like, or if something really cool happens, really funny happens, they want to take a picture of it, and they want to put it on their Instagram, their Twitter, or their Facebook, what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to take that post and we'll be able to display it on the screen. What teenager doesn't want to see their name on the screen? Much less what teenager doesn't want to see their name on the screen attached to something profound or something cool that everybody gets to see. So we're encouraging your teenager to bring their phone so that we can interact with them for that reason. Also, if they hear something and they just don't quite get it, they're able to ask Damon while he's speaking through their cell phone by just tweeting or Facebooking or Instagram. Now, the other reason why we're wanting your teenager to bring their phone with them is because we're wanting your teenager to go through a technology fast. And so here's what we're going to do. Friday night after the main service, we're going to have your teenager check their phone in. We're going to go all Friday night and part of Saturday morning without their phones. They're going to come up to the church, and then we're going to take your students one by one. We're going to set them in an empty Sunday school room. We're going to take their phones, we're going to put it right in front of them. We're going to be like, hey man, this is your phone. If you want to use it, go for it. We're going to leave the room and you can use your phone until we get back. Or they can resist the temptation and try to wait until we come back. If they wait until we come back without using their phones, not only will they not have to turn their phone back in, but they get to use their phone immediately for the rest of the weekend. Now, as a parent, you may be kind of nervous about your teenager not having their phone. First of all, their phones are going to be locked in my office. No one's going to have access to it. Second of all, we realize that the whole purpose for you to buy their phones is so that you can get a hold of them in case of emergency. And so if you need to get a hold of your teenager, you can call me, you can call Damon, you can call Corey, who will also be up here helping us, and we'll get in touch with your teenager. Or if that's just not fast enough for you, your teenager will be at the church 90% of the weekend. In fact, they'll be up here until 11 o'clock Friday night, and they'll be back up here about 9:30 Saturday morning. Please have us talk with them. That way they know that they are going to be checking their phones in, but there's a purpose to it. Last thing, humans versus zombies. That is the name of the game we're playing on Friday night, and let me just put you at ease. We are not trying to terrify your teenagers. We're not trying to convert them to some kind of weird cult or anything. We're just playing a game that's basically like Capture the Flag. This game won't be overly scary, won't be terrifying in any way, and it also won't be sacrilegious at all. Everything we do at Alive is for a purpose, and it's usually for some kind of learning purpose. And so this is more than just a way to get students excited by having some blockbuster theme. In the Gospel of John, Jesus tells us that I came so that you may not only have life, but have life abundantly. And so that's kind of what we're going to be teaching through this game, Humans vs. Zombies. Now, it's basically just Capture the Flag with Nerf blasters. Now, if your teenager has a Nerf blaster, they're more than welcome to bring them. But if they do bring them, there's a couple of rules. Number one, they have to put their name on the blaster. Number two, any darts that they bring, they are responsible for picking them up, cleaning them up, and they also need to put their initials on there just to help people get confused. Finally, just like they're going to be checking in their cell phones at the end of Friday night, they'll also be checking in their Nerf blasters. And the reason for that is we just don't want, we know how excited we can get at Disciple Nows and Alive weekends, and we don't want to accidentally shoot or break something or knock something over in our host homes. Our hosts have been very gracious to open up their homes to us. We want to respect them and respect their property. And so Nerf blasters are not allowed at the host homes whatsoever. If they don't have a Nerf blaster, they're more than welcome to put up a couple of PVC pipes together, make a marshmallow blaster. They're more than welcome to bring extra pairs of socks to throw those. And we will also have a couple of extra stuff to use as well, but that'll be very limited. Well, that's all the stuff we have for y'all. Again, I'm so excited. Can't wait for Live 14.